All right, here we go. Two burly boys played Pokemon in their youth. One had to grow up, the other stayed true. Now the large grown-up child can name all of them, but the other guy probably 510. Now what can they do? Why don't they review? Now I'll talk about them till we die.
Die? Welcome, everybody. I'm Frank.
And I'm Joachim.
And this is your Certified Poke-Moment, where we feature and talk about one Pokemon evolution line every week.
Today's featured Pokemon is...
Here we go, boys!
I gotta do it. Choodle. Okay.
Alright, he's kind of an ugly little guy, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. So we're talking about a Gen 8 Pokemon today, Joachim.
How many other...
No, we're talking about other Gen 8 Pokemon.
I can't remember.
Yeah, there's been frickin' Obstagoon.
Oh, yeah, Obstagoon.
Is he the only other one? Oh, Frosmoth. We talked about Frosmoth.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, you said that like you were horny for it.
It makes me think of someone.
Oh, Alchemy? What? Oh,
yeah,
okay, now I get it.
You were looking at me like I was crazy, but you know immediately.
Well, to be honest, I thought you were
about the Pokemon?
No. You said it makes me think of someone. I'm like, he's making you think of your girlfriend? How does Frostmoth make you think of Jania? Okay, you're talking about Melanie.
Yeah.
All right. But we're not talking about Melanie, sadly. We're talking about Choodle. Choodle is known as the snapping Pokemon and is a solo water type. And its cry sounds like this.
Surprisingly, a good cry.
That's what we were just talking about last week. The cries get better as the generations go on.
I was waiting to say, that cry makes me want to... We said something about snap.
Yeah, the snapping Pokemon.
There we go. I want to snap its neck.
Oh.
There. No, but that cry doesn't make me want to do that.
No
matter how ugly the stupid turtle is, that's
a
good cry.
Pretty freaking ugly with a very spirally cry. But don't worry. He doesn't stay ugly forever. At level 22, he evolves into Drednaw, the water rock type Pokemon, and he is now known as the Bite Pokemon. Wait a minute. Before we play its cry, actually, go ahead and play its cry.
That has a lot going on.
Yeah, that was nice and long. There was a lot of like grr type of sounds. I don't know. It sounded like it's exactly how it sounded.
That's
it was
good.
crazy.
I like it. I like when they put a little bit of actual animalistic sound in there, and it's not just the 8-bit music or 8-bit sounds that they used to have to work with.
That's what I'm saying, man. I agree. Cries get better and better. Even if you don't like the generation, you can admit that some things just get better over time. I'm just now remembering that popular anime scene where Team Rocket has a Pokedex, and it talks like this. And it says, Drednaw, the Bite Pokemon. And it says, I don't know. It doesn't have any information on it, I guess. I don't know why the Pokedex sounds like that, but very funny.
Yeah. Were you going to say something about the Bite Pokemon?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Oh, okay.
It just reminded me that, like, oh my gosh, yeah, that scene exists. And it refers to the Bite Pokemon.
Oh, the Bite Pokemon. You know who else is the Bite Pokemon? Insert boring Pokemon here. And I'm like, oh, your mom. Oh, that's nice.
Name a single boring Pokemon. You can't.
Cast form? Even cast form is pretty
Cast form is kind of interesting. It has that whole
form.
Gimmick.
I like... It has an unimaginable appeal. I don't know what it is about it.
I mean, if you like... yeah, I was good. If you like boobs, they have them. If you like balls, they have them.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's perfect.
You gotta cut that big pause out. I should have just said it. All right, Joachim. Let's go ahead and read some Pokedex entries. You want to start with... actually, I'll start with Choodle. You can do Drednaw, and then I will do Gigantamax Drednaw.
I forgot Gigantamaxes have their own thing.
All right, Pokemon Sword. Apparently, the itch of its teething impels it to snap its jaws at anything in front of it. Oh, man, what hell. Shield. It starts off battles by attacking with its rock-hard horn, but as soon as the opponent flinches, this Pokemon bites down and never lets go.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, it's a feisty little guy. No, that one has Gigantamax Drednaw right there if you wanted to. Sure. You to read how much whatever you want.
Which version did you have?
I read both.
Okay.
Oh, which version did? Oh, you want to read? Sword,
I want to read.
then?
I want
'Cause
to.
it's the lesser.
But Sword is blue, and Sword would be better because it's blue. I don't know. I'm trying to pick
You're
a version
trying to
to hate.
pick.
I can't
Yeah.
hate that. I don't know how much I like this generation in general.
You've never played this generation.
Because I didn't want to pay money to play a generation I didn't want to pay. Ugly trees. Shut up.
Oh, good lord.
Sword. This is for Drednaw. With jaws that can shear through steel rods.
Wow.
Drednaw's melt steel beams? No. Steel rods. That's a bad joke. This highly aggressive Pokemon chomps down on its unfortunate prey. From Shield. This Pokemon rapidly extends its retractable neck to sink its sharp fangs into distant enemies and take them down. That's pretty cool. It's like
Yeah. I mean, obviously, snapping turtles in real life do have, like, those long, retractable necks, but, like, I don't think I've ever seen Drednaw. Maybe I have. Maybe it's in battle animation, extends its neck, and I just...
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know.
I wonder if they sell, like, a marketable... No, it wouldn't be a marketable plush. A toy that you can kind of slap its back and then its head shoots out.
That'd be cool. Now I'm forgetting if that's an in-game mechanic or not.
All right, now I will read the Gigantamax.
By all means.
From Sword. It responded to Gigantamax energy by becoming bipedal. Well, that's cute. First, it comes crashing down on foes, and then it finishes them off with its massive jaws. That's cute.
Yeah. Huh.
Shield. In the Galar region, there's a tale about this Pokemon chewing up a mountain and using the rubble to stop a flood. Oh.
Whoa, lore.
That's pretty cute.
Like real-life folktale.
Yeah.
Is that it?
That's it.
Oh, okay. That's really funny. Why did Gigantamax Energy make it want to stand on two legs?
I can't think of a joke for that.
Yeah, that's so weird. Also, he becomes uncircumcised.
Wait. What did he look like before?
Circumcised.
What do you wait, okay, which part of him is Oh, he gets a
He's got all that skin
turtle.
around
Yeah,
his
he
neck.
gets that turtleneck.
Yeah, it's literally a turtleneck.
I
Oh my
wonder if
god!
it's a turtle whose whole thing is his neck.
Wow.
Well, no, that's not his whole thing. He's got a lot of whole things about him.
I think I'm like just now
Wow.
understanding this guy. Honestly, I think Drednaw is a super cool Pokemon.
Oh, Drednaw more than makes up for Choodle's horrible existence.
When I was first going to play Sword and Shield, I thought at the time I was going to pick Cinderace as my starter, and I was like, okay, I am definitely going to put a Drednaw on my team. But last minute, like as I was choosing my starters, I'm like, you know what? I'm going Sobble. And so I'm like, well, I don't want two water types on my team, so I never used the Drednaw, but like, he's pretty freaking cool.
Yeah.
Like, I like this guy a ton. I bet he has really cool stats, too, but...
Is this foreshadowing? I guess you don't know his
I
stats.
don't know. I honestly don't know. I mean, I'm imagining he has a very high physical attack stat and high defense. But,
Yeah.
let's go ahead and talk about abilities first. Let's get those out of the way. So, there are 3 abilities between these Pokemon, and they do not change upon evolution. The first ability is Strong Jaw. It increases the power of biting moves by 50%. So, that's quite a bit. So, like, I can almost guarantee he's going to be able to learn things like Crunch and Ice Fang. I don't know if he can learn Fire or Thunder Fang. We'll find that out later. But, like, just teach him all the Fang attacks.
Yeah.
I'd at least teach him, like, Crunch and Ice Fang, you know, stuff he could utilize pretty well. Then he also has Shell Armor. Opponents' moves cannot critical hit. We just talked about this ability last episode of the Crustle.
I think we liked it on
Yes.
Crustle, but there's an ability that just seems so much better on Drednaw.
Yes.
And Choodle, I should say.
But the hidden ability is also pretty useful depending on how fast this guy is. Swift Swim. When rainy, the Pokemon's speed doubles.
Oh, okay.
So if he has like 50 speed already, which is very low, boosting it to 100
that's very
is
serviceable.
crazy.
That's really good.
If he only has like 30, boosting it to 60 is
Yeah.
like nothing. So I think Strong Jaw would be good, but let's talk about those stats so we can know for sure. Let me make sure I'm in. Yeah, I was in Choodle. I don't want to talk about Choodle stats.
They all have the same abilities, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yep, they do indeed have the same abilities. All right, here we go. HP 90. Oh, base stat total, by the way, is 485. So just shy of 500.
Is that good?
I would say it's pretty good.
Okay, I always forget.
Yeah. What was Pseudo? Pseudo was like 600, right? So I mean, he's not. That's a little over 100 less base stats, but I don't know. He's still a good Pokemon. Let's see how they spread him out. HP is 90. Physical attack is high at 115.
Okay.
So that's really good. Defense is 90. Respectable. Special attack is 48. Don't use
good.
it.
Throw away those points.
Special defense is 68. So his physical defense was definitely higher. His speed is 74.
No way.
So Swift Swim would put him like really high up.
Oh, that's actually really cool.
That is really cool. That's not bad at all. So honestly,
dang.
his attack stats already pretty high.
But okay, so now you need to make the decision. Do you want to bother setting up? It's rain, right? So now you have to either bother setting up rain,
Yeah.
or you just take the attack bonus from biting attacks.
You either got to make it easy and have like a Politoed or a Pelipper or something, or a Kyogre. Or you have to use the move Rain Dance, which takes time. Or like Joachim said, you just come out the gate, your jaw is strong.
Oh my gosh, I like that. I like his what do you call it? Adaptability? Or no, it's not adaptability. I like that you can use him for multiple things.
Couple different things.
What a weird way. How am I having a hard time saying that?
Yeah, no, he is multifaceted. You know, he
Yeah.
can do two different things. It's pretty cool.
I like the idea of having dedicated teams on like a regular playthrough that I'm like, okay, this time I'm going to do a rain team or something.
Yeah.
But then if I'm doing the playthrough, I don't have everyone in my rain team for the entire game.
Yeah, see, that's why in the past, when doing playthroughs of like Gen 6 or 7 or whatever, because I would replay those games constantly, sometimes I would just start myself off by transferring in a bunch of Pokemon and just start the game at the very beginning with like almost a full team.
Yeah.
And there's pros and cons to that, especially before. Well, no, I guess you would have had the EXP share. I don't know. There's not really many cons, actually. It's pretty fun to do that.
Like if you're doing like a replay of a game,
yes.
I can see that. If you're experiencing the region for the first time, I'd probably be like,
I would never
catch
do
the
that.
Pokemon there. It's nice.
For a first playthrough, I would never. Let's talk moves. Upon evolution, he gets Rock Tomb, which will always lower the opponent's speed, so that's nice. Rock type move, physical, 60 damage. You know, not bad. And then as he levels up, not a lot of moves on this guy. Like move reminder attacks are like Bite, Water Gun, Crunch, Razor Shell. Why is all that hidden back there? That's really weird. But then through level up, he gets things like Headbutt, Counter, Jaw Lock, which is exclusive to Drednaw and Shoodle. It is a dark type attack, physical dark type attack that does 80 damage, 100 accuracy. And this move prevents the user and the target from switching out until either of them faints. The effect goes away if either of the Pokemon leaves the field. That's kind of cool. But that also means you're not allowed to switch, you know?
Yeah, but I don't know.
If it's a good type matchup for you, it might be okay.
I was gonna say I feel like you're only gonna use that move if you don't care about the other Pokemon staying alive.
Yeah,
or you switching out to a better type advantage Pokemon.
Also, Jaw Lock, I can almost guarantee, is gonna be buffed by Strong Jaw, so that's pretty cool.
How much damage does it do again?
80.
80? Okay, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, the attacks affected by Strong Jaw are Bite, Crunch, Fire Fang, Vicious Rend, Hyper Fang, Ice Fang, Jaw Lock, Poison Fang, Psychic Fangs, and Thunder Fang.
Those are the only moves?
Yes.
Oh.
But most of the Pokemon that have Strong Jaw are going to be able to learn a decent amount of those moves. So, and not many Pokemon get Strong Jaw. I mean, if you'd allow me to read them: Mega Sharpedo, Tyrantrum line, Avalugg, Gumshoos line, Bruxish, Bruxish. Ugh, hate that Pokemon. Drednaw, Boltund, and Dracovish. So it's something I don't see very often. After Jaw Lock, it gets Liquidation, Body Slam, and Head Smash. So it does only learn Jaw Lock through Level Up and then like Crunch and Bite through Move Reminder, but let's talk TMs here. Rock Slide, that's good. It does learn Rain Dance by TM if you actually wanted to waste a turn doing that. Anything else that's any good? Payback, Assurance, Ice Fang, there we go, it can learn Ice Fang. And then there's Razor Shell. It's not a biting move, obviously, but the user cuts its target with sharp shells. This may also lower the target's defense stat. It was Samurot's signature move for until future generations. Oh, look, it's Smart Strike, that steel type physical. I gotta say physical first. It's like an order of operations here. That physical steel type attack that does 70 damage and never misses. I like that. And then for technical records, it gets a lot of the like special moves like Ice Beam, Blizzard, Surf, Hydro Pump. Mega Horn, that's cool. There's Crunch. Wow, Superpower, Poison Jab, High Horsepower, Throat Chop, Body Press. Pretty good move pool, I'd say.
Does it learn any of the elemental fangs?
Just Ice Fang. Which I expected. It's pretty rare a water type would be able to learn like Fire Fang or something.
That's a good point.
Egg moves are nothing to write home about. Gets Skull Bash, Gastro Acid, and Dragon Tail.
Dragon Tail, Dragon.
Thank you very much. Yeah. I love when we do that.
Is that a thing we do?
You've done it so many times.
The Dragon Tail thing?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, did you not know that?
No. I'm losing my mind.
Oh, your memory. Jacob, remember. You have to remember.
No.
Hey, look at the model update from Gen 8 to Gen 9. Look at that.
What's the difference?
Oh, well,
he gets some different texturing.
Yeah, the texturing's a bit different. His pose, I don't know. He just looks like he's there. I don't know. In this one, it's just he looks like a toy here.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't know. Gen 9 just did a lot for texture.
Yeah, definitely. Oh my gosh, the text like it turned Pokemon from all looking like little rubbery things into actual like cool little creatures.
Yeah. Although some Pokemon are just little rubbery things like Clefaibles and like Chansey and whatnot.
I'm thinking of like Clefairy. I feel like Clefairy looks pretty good in Gen 9.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
You got a little Clefairy on your team.
I do.
Got to evolve that thing.
Yes. Well, I don't know. I want to keep it cute and little for now.
Yeah, I do love Clefable, though. Clefable is fantastic. We're getting through this guy pretty quick, huh?
Finish it.
Alternate form. Let's do Shiny first. You kind of already seen him a bit. Jokum, check out Chudo's cute little Shiny.
It's just green.
It gets green. Its little horn gets more orange.
I think it's got a better original color than its shiny. But I guess the shiny is very shiny.
Yeah.
So if I saw that in the wild, I'd be like, oh, what is that?
Yeah, it's very noticeable. I don't know.
That's just not a palette inversion or whatever they used to do, right?
That's right.
It is?
It's not just. I don't think it's an inversion. And then there is Drednaw. That nice dark green. That's his yellows turned to orange.
That's like hiking gear.
Yeah, you're right.
He turned into like rugged outdoor gear from other brand of rugged outdoor gear.
From Academy.
From Academy Sports?
Yeah.
Okay. Deal.
Sure. A lot of people say he resembles Bowser a little bit. I don't know if it's like an exact 1-to-1, but like
it's a stretch. He's a turtle. And
green turtle. He's got some orange on him. I don't know.
Brown orange.
I don't know. Jokum, if you could give him an alternate form, what would you do?
What to do with him? I'd give him a second Gigantamax.
That's really smart.
Where he stands on his front two legs.
Hey, okay. That is a good idea. You're absolutely right.
No, I would alternate form. Snapping turtle. They already have an ugly soft shell turtle Pokemon, so I wouldn't turn him soft.
Who's a soft shell turtle?
That stupid love form of the genies.
Oh yeah, the love genie, Enamorous.
Yeah. So
that's my favorite force of nature.
Love. Which implies there's a hate. Genie.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I don't know. He's already pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't know. It's difficult. We always try and think of an alternate form that makes sense, but we have to remember they turned Marowak into a fire dancer. That's also a ghost. So, like, we can kind of just do anything.
What I would do is I would give an alternate to Choodle that evolves into Drednaw, and I would just make Choodle look better.
Oh, wait. So
my alternate is getting rid of Choodle.
Okay. That's never been done before. Very unique.
It's just throwing away a Pokemon.
I would lean into the rock element. I don't know, maybe turn it into like a steel ground type. And its big thing is that maybe this breed is like bigger.
It's like a gopher tortoise?
Yes, and instead of biting, it like digs tunnels for people and like and demolishes buildings and stuff. I don't know. You see the big shell on his back. You want to do something related to, like, one of the rock, ground, or steel types, you know?
Yeah.
Or just
Gopher tortoise.
make it fire rock, and it lives in a volcano now.
What type is Torkoal? Just fire.
Fire.
Okay.
Fire rock? No. Oh, my gosh. Is it just fire? No. What? How am I forgetting this?
I don't think we can make it into another fire turtle.
That's fair. That's a good point. Torkoal is solo fire. Wow.
Dang.
Yeah, but then again, how many grass monkeys are there? So at least two.
I was gonna say. I don't know. It's a turtle. He's a little turtle boy. If his theming was something that had variability, like he was the barista turtle Pokemon, I'd be like, okay, instead of a barista, he could be a bartender.
Oh, yeah.
But no, he's just a turtle. He just bites. Instead, what's an alternative to biting? Kicking?
Maybe he just mega evolves, right?
Yeah, okay.
He just gets a little bit bigger. Maybe his jaw
breaks like Glalie.
Like Glalie, yeah. No, maybe his jaw, all of his little teeth get like tipped in steel or whatever, and it just gets better at biting. The one thing it does.
His entire mouth just becomes his body. He goes back to having a giant head. His body it stays the same size, and his head is just gigantic.
Yeah,
and like bites.
I don't know. He did already kind of get the Gigantamax, and although that might never come back, we are getting Megas back. So, who knows?
How many years was it before Megas came back? 10 years?
10, maybe. It'll be more by the time the game actually comes out.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's 10 years since the Megas came out.
Yeah, XY released in 2013, I think.
When were the last Megas? Was that in? Did Alola at least allow you to Mega?
They allowed you to Mega, but they didn't add any new ones in Alola. Okay. So
Alola was 2016.
Oh my gosh, 17 maybe.
2017.
So
if we can push the game out to 2027, then it'll be 10 years since we last have had access.
Yeah, I mean technically, if you want to get technical, Pokemon Go has Megas and Gigantamax.
Who plays Pokemon Go though? Guys, I'm very interested.
Hey,
do you guys play Pokemon Go? Because I've never met someone who plays Pokemon Go in the last
many years.
5 years.
Yeah. Comment down below if you play Pokemon Go. Also, it's election season, so Pokemon go to the polls, everybody. Hey!
He said the thing. Thank you for visiting, Hillary. There's the door.
She's going back to hell.
How dare you? How dare you? No politician has ever gone there.
You're right. I'm sorry. Politicians have a special place in heaven. Every single one of them.
The exit.
That's so good. Yeah, let's just say all politicians go to hell. I think that's...
It just seems like... Is it polarizing if you're throwing all of them there?
No. Tell me what. Which politician wouldn't be in hell?
Wouldn't be in hell.
Come on.
There's that dog that was like a mayor of a city.
You're so right. Yeah. Predator handshake.
Whoa!
That was so good!
Sorry if we blew you got your ears out.
It's worth it, though, for that. That was great. All right, Joachim. Let's go to Bulbapedia here. All right. Looking at Choodle's trivia, because we're going to do both of these little guys. There's nothing here. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, all right.
I swear to God, if the only
The
trivia
one piece of trivia.
I don't know if I want to
Here
hear
we go.
it. Okay.
Choodle is the only Pokemon with a base stat total of 284.
I'm gonna Bilbo Baggins at you.
Hey, at least that's the only piece of trivia it has.
That's terrible.
Origin. Choodle appears to be based on a common snapping turtle, with which a large head, I think it's supposed to say with, a large head, much like the big-headed turtle.
The big back turtle? That's the only thing. Never mind.
Wait, what are you talking about?
You said big-headed, and the first thing I thought of was big back.
And this is the big-headed turtle.
Aw, that's cute.
He does have a pretty big head. It's not like bigger than his body or
but
anything.
it is like disproportionate for a turtle. Like, if you think about like a box turtle.
Oh yeah, turtles have super tiny heads. Oh my gosh, wait. I'm sorry, I just have to look at this. There is a behavior section when talking about the big-headed turtle. It's known to readily climb over obstacles in and around rivers and streams, using its tail as a prop to extend the reach of its strong claws. Isn't that a Pokemon ability?
I don't know. I don't care.
You're right. You don't want to just talk about turtles, Jokum?
I like turtles.
Thank you.
But, no.
Now, Jokum, this is about to blow your mind right here.
Okay.
I don't think you're ready for this.
I swear to God.
Choodle may be a combination of chew and turtle.
Ow, that hurt.
Yeah, you were really pulling on them cheeks.
Yeah, as I pulled my cheeks, I would shut my mouth, and then I would close my mouth on my tongue. I finished the sentence. Are
Wow,
you proud of me?
good job. Man, not only can he not listen to my sentences, he can barely make his own.
You just say such bad things all the time.
Like what? You
can't
remember.
because they're bad. I don't want to remember. It's called trauma, Frank.
You're the least traumatized person I know.
Huh? Sorry, I wasn't listening to you.
All right. Drednaw has a couple of things. There's a little bit more here. Drednaw shares its category with Poochyena and Mightyena. They are all known as the bite Pokemon.
Huh.
Why? That's so weird for Mightyena to just be the bite Pokemon instead of like the hyena dog Pokemon or something like that.
Maybe it's like lost in translation kind of thing. Like,
yeah.
It's trip across. So, maybe it means more. Maybe the word means more in Japanese or something, and then in English it's just like it's just bite. But over there it's like has all this different meaning. Like, oh, the kanji, if read in this way, looks like a hyena dog. I don't know.
You could be right. I have no idea. In Generation 9, prior to the version 2.0.1 update of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, Drednaw was unable to learn Dragon Tail via TM while its pre-evolution could. I'm so glad they patched that. It would have ruined my experience.
Oh, wow. That's so crazy.
I don't know how I could have finished that game.
My mind.
I would have been P.O.'d. Origin. He's dying. I gotta perform CPR.
Give me more interesting trivia.
Drednaw seems to be based on the common snapping turtle.
Yeah.
With some of its characteristics being apparently derived from the alligator snapping turtle.
Really?
Pretty obvious, but alligator snapping turtles are some of America's, the world's coolest turtles.
They're very metal.
Look at that guy's shell. It's so pointy, and he just looks so intimidating. Oh my gosh, they're considered threatened.
They're the ones who are threatening it.
That's right. They're like some of the most threatening animals. They're just vulnerable, though. Just vulnerable. Like, this, Wikipedia has this, like, bar, and it's, like, just outside of lower risk and just in threatened. But it's just referred to as vulnerable. It's not even close to being extinct, but that's really crazy.
I wonder, is it pollution or something? The waterways are becoming unturtleable?
I guess
or
maybe
people are draining the waterways. I don't know, because they're little water boys.
Or do people just know how dangerous they are and they just like hunt them and kill them.
But like, just stay out of the water.
Yeah.
Unless you're catfishing or something.
I will say though, and this might be controversial, but I will say, I would kill an alligator snapping turtle just to have that shell. That's badass.
It's a pretty great shell.
Yeah.
I can't fault you there.
Maybe now that I know it's threatened, maybe I wouldn't.
Now that you got your dentist license, do you want to go over to Africa and hunt some lions?
Oh, here we go. It was one time, Joker. I do not support that dentist. He's a madman. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. What was I saying?
Well, he shouldn't have posted about it. First off, from one criminal to another, you don't post about that.
What sort of a criminal are you?
If you're gonna kill a beloved lion, you don't post about that.
No, that's very true. That's something keep a secret.
Yeah,
and just don't do, but also keep it a secret.
I mean, don't. First off, don't do it.
Yeah,
but also, come on.
You should have known better, you dummy. Back in like the 40s before social media was invented, he would have been fine. Nobody would have cared.
Yeah, quick, in and out. Quick job.
Rip
in peace, Cecil.
Rip Lion. Oh, his name is Cecil?
Pretty sure it was Cecil.
Rip Cecil. Its horn resembles a cleaver, and its Gigantamax form resembles a Drednaw. Dreadnought?
A dreadnought.
Oh.
Like a boat?
The Dreadnought was the predominant type of battleship in the early 20th century. Huh. The first of the kind, the Royal Navy's HMS Drednaw, had such an effect when... Why am I reading this?
You were reading boring Pokemon trivia before. You can't learn some history?
I hate history. I only have room in my brain for Pokemon.
Big cool ship.
It is a big cool ship. Yeah. That's a cool picture. Okay, I like that. That's actually pretty cool trivia. Now I gotta look back at its Gigantamax form. Oh wait, I'm in Gen 9 still, and there are no Gigantamaxes in Gen 9.
Isn't it crazy? Gigantamax only lasted one generation.
Yeah, so did like Z-moves though.
Oh.
Yeah, I would love to see Terra continue. I think I've said this before.
It's a good mechanic.
It's a great mechanic. I think we need to keep Megas and Terra. Terra's for all the Pokemon who can't Mega Evolve, and then for the Pokemon who do Mega Evolve, like already have in battle, they obviously can't Terra. And you're good. That way every Pokemon is still special, and you don't have to resort to like Gigantamaxian or Z-moves to help out all the other Pokemon.
Z-moves was terrible.
Yeah, I never used it. I never ever used it. I never used Gigantamax either.
Doesn't the Pokemon have to hold a Z crystal or something?
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah.
But they have to hold a Mega Stone to Mega Evolve.
But you get so much more mileage out of a Mega Stone.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a permanent stat increase. You get most of the time better ability.
How many times can you use Z moves?
Once.
Yeah.
But once a battle. You don't have to recharge them or anything like you do Terra, but that is the one downside of Terra, having to recharge your Terra Orb. But once you beat the Blueberry Academy DLC, you don't have to.
I use Terra I don't use Terra that often.
Mm-hmm.
That I didn't even realize that was a thing. I just don't use Terra because I'm just like, why? I'd rather just win on my own.
During my first playthrough, I barely used it. During my second, though, I was able to like pinpoint, okay, I want this Pokemon to have this Terra, this Pokemon, this one, like strategy wise. And so I've used them, not every battle, but like in most gym battles, I've used Terra. It's pretty cool. I like Terra a lot. But, there is a little bit more origin to talk about. And that is name origin. Drednaw may be a combination of Dread and Gnaw. It may also be a play on Dreadnought, which I do completely think it is.
I think it's 100%.
It's gotta be.
Well, I think it's all three, right?
Yes.
It gnaws, it's dreadful.
Yeah.
And it's a Dreadnought.
Yep.
Because it's a water type. It's pretty cool.
I agree. I do think that is pretty cool.
They probably could have called it like Dreadskin or something because of its other inspirations.
Dreadskin?
Like because it looks like a foreskin. Foreskin.
Dreadskin, the foreskin Pokemon.
I'm going to Pokemon Center's website. I want to see if they actually made literally any merch of that ugly little turtle. Do you guys think Choodle is cute? Is there anybody out there that finds Choodle cute? Please, comment down below. I have got to know. All right, so There are a couple of things. There is this Pokemon TCG water stacking tin. It is a tin that contains like 3 booster packs, and Choodle is on the side of it. And Wishy-Washy school form is right there front and center.
I love
You can get it for
Wishy-Washy.
$12.90. Oh, it's out of stock. Sorry.
Ow. Ooh, I shook my head and it hurt. I'm tired.
Oh my gosh. Must have been all that pickleball from last night.
I'm dry like a pickle.
Pickles are very
They're salty.
wet.
Salty
They
makes
are
you feel
so
dehydrated.
wet. My pickle's wet. The ones in my pickle jar in my fridge. Don't look at me like that.
What do you... I didn't look at you
You
like
gave me the
anything.
look.
I didn't give you a look
Look
at
at this.
all.
Choodle has a stuffed animal. Look at that. Look at that little Choodle plushie.
Okay, of course he has a stuffed animal. He's a marketable Pokemonster.
Okay, but is he marketable?
No, he looks terrible.
Honestly.
He's got a unibrow. He's
Listen.
got stupid little buck teeth. He's got a little
Listen.
nerd. He looks like he pushes up his glasses and goes...
His face, terrible. But if you just put your finger over his face, those proportions are adorable.
I think if you got rid of his face and got rid of his stupid little horn...
Yeah, the
or
horn
made
ain't
made his horn look more like a horn and less like a nerdy haircut.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. Choodle...
Whoever designs Pokemon was like, oh, we must ruin every Pokemon design. I'm not going to do the
You're
accent.
allowed to do that?
Yes.
You're not going to do it! You just did it!
We need to ruin every Pokemon design with just a little something. You know, like oh, Gallade's amazing. Oh, give him
the hips.
birthing hips.
I don't mind his hips. Come on. Hey, he's got bigger hips than Gardevoir.
They're not. It's like
They're not proper
I don't know.
hips,
It's
I
like
know.
it's like a character creation kind of hips, right? Where you just adjust
Yeah.
sliders.
I will say though about that Choodle plush, it is out of stock, so people were buying it. Oh my gosh, Nessa T-shirt with her signature Pokemon Drednaw. They also have that shirt as a long sleeve. That's cool. And the Drednaw plush is sold out, which makes more sense than the Choodle plush.
It's a pretty recent generation.
Why is the Choodle plush $16.99, but the Drednaw plush $15.99?
Is it? I don't know.
What the heck?
Maybe it was like
Choodle, the Poke Plush is 9 inches and 3/4. Drednaw is 14 inches.
and it's still less.
It's $1 less.
It's probably like supply and demand. So they're like, well, more kids are gonna want Choodle because kids are stupid.
I think more kids are
Gonna want
gonna want
Drednaw.
Drednaw. Maybe they made more Drednaw stuffed animals so they can afford to make them $1 less.
But why would? Do you think they thought Choodle? I don't know. Why would they make more of the bigger Pokemon just to sell for less?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That makes no sense to me. Everything else on the Pokemon Center website is just like card related. He did get his own spotlight in a theme deck you could buy. Which, wow, look at the art on that card. Nessa's in it.
Yeah, she's just kind of there in the background.
She is. She's having a battle on the beach. Battle on the beach. Do. Does this come with the frickin' the sheet? Wait a minute. There's a playmat here. No way does that come with a playmat.
Is it just like a?
In this box, you'll find 60 card deck, 1 metallic coin, single player playmat.
Is the playmat like an actual nice playmat, or is it just like a folded up piece of paper?
It's gotta be a folded up piece of paper.
I hate those so much.
Yeah, I would never use that. But I didn't think they made paper ones.
Paper ones?
I
got a pack like that when I was a kid, and it came with a glossy paper playmat.
Yeah,
it was terrible because it's always where the creases are. They are always elevated.
Yeah,
so your cards will shift around.
You know what bothers me?
A lot of things.
So actually, there is a lot. When I was a kid, I had this Mega Salamence like playmat, and it was the nice kind of playmat. It was like the mouse pad material.
Oh wow!
And I can't find it.
Oh.
I have no idea where it is, and I'm worried. Me freaking keeps everything and never can't get rid of anything. I'm worried I got rid of it one day because I'm like, well, I don't play the Pokemon card game anymore. I don't need this, and I'm like, why would I have done that? I can't think of any other reason I wouldn't have it. Cause like that'd be I want to play Matt so bad, but I just
Haven't bothered.
I haven't bothered to buy one, but like I wish I still had that thing. Because Mega Salamence is sick. I mean, that was a cool playmat. It was like blood red and everything. It was awesome. That's why I have the Mega Salamence giant Pokemon card. He's not on the wall right now.
I was going to say, am I going crazy?
Yeah, you are.
Huh? I wasn't listening, sorry.
All right. Unfortunately, the merch isn't as good as we'd have hoped. What's that like? I mean, he is on a shirt, on a Pokemon Center licensed shirt. Maybe
I think it's because he was a mascot Pokemon for Gen 8. Like, he was one of the pushed ones, like Smoliv and Gen 9.
Yeah, Drednaw was one of the first new Pokemon introduced, I'd say within the first 10. And he is Ness's signature Pokemon, so that helps him out. And then Chudel being attached helps.
Low B?
I would have said C.
C? Okay, high C.
Yeah, I would give it somewhere in C for sure. And actually, you might be right with B, because he got his own theme deck. The shirt, the stuffed animal, and the theme deck might put him in B. You're right. I'll give him a low B.
All right, cool. Agreed.
Wait, Joachim, what are you doing?
Oh, you know this is that part of the show where I Google the Final Evolution's name, and then I scroll until something nice comes up.
Nice?
Until something from Fur Affinity basically comes up.
Yeah.
Or it could be any of those websites, but it's usually Fur Affinity.
Wait, go up really quick. That's the card that was in the...
Oh, with little Nessa in the background.
Hold on, zoom in. I want to read what it says.
Okay. Enhanced.
All right, his 140 HP. First attack is Vice Wave. Does 80 damage, takes 1 water energy and 2 colorless. If you played... Oh, this makes sense. If you played Nessa from your hand during this turn, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Huh. I kind of like that. That's pretty cool. If you have like 4 Nessas in the deck, I mean, you're bound. That's bound to line up eventually. And then for 2 water energy and 2 colorless, he can do Surf for 140 damage. Honestly, for a stage 1 card, it does take up a lot of energy, but like... It's not the worst.
Cool card.
Yeah, man, card art can be feast or famine, man. Drednaw's got pretty good card art, though. I like that guy on Instagram who's been doing... Oh, whoa, yeah, he's extending his neck. In his Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Pokedex picture, he's extending his neck. There's this guy on Instagram. You guys probably know him if you like Pokemon. He's really popular. He does, we are back for another random Pokemon card art review. And then he reviews the cards, and it's very, very good. I like that guy. He shows off a lot of really cool art. All right. I'm going to go silent for a second. Wait a minute. Oh, gosh.
All right.
No.
Okay, so this image here, let me describe it to you. It would go under your radar if you didn't notice that his belly is extremely bloated. What is this? Drednaw appears to be kind of laying on top of a big, fat turtle belly. His belly is a shell, so it doesn't make any sense how it would be overflowing like this, but it is... Indeed, inflation.
They drew him so fat his feet can barely touch the ground.
All right. I feel like we can go further, though.
This didn't happen to Snorlax. This didn't happen to Mewtwo. But this turtle, that's just a turtle, gets the Fur Affinity art.
My theory is that he's not popular enough to have good fan art. Oh, sorry, for affinity artists, you're right.
You're right.
Like Snorlax is so big that there's so much fan art that would pop up before. What am I looking at?
The one of him sticking his tongue out.
This?
Yeah.
What is that? Is he swallowing?
He's swallowing a Pokemon whole.
No, I'm sure this art by Passivore X on Fur Affinity is completely innocent.
Oh, somebody made Vor of Drednaw.
They're so tame though. I feel like there's still meat on them bones. Like
that's not tame.
No pun intended.
Vor isn't tame, and if you don't know what that is, don't look it up.
There we go.
No,
this is what I was looking for.
See,
it's Bowser mixed with Drednaw.
Very
morbidly obese, but it's like
he has a pizza in one hand.
It's the Fur Affinity sexy obese, right? Where they're like, oh, he's overweight, but like he's jacked. He's just got a big beer gut,
and giant.
He's holding
boobs.
Pizza and a cola.
There's been dang it, we were in such a drought.
3D model of Drednaw rotated up so it's standing, and then then it added a big spherical belly.
Yeah, it's literally just a giant sphere.
Man.
Why does everybody want to see this turtle
I
fat?
feel like That's a good point. It's always fat with this one.
Yeah.
It's eating or fat.
Yeah.
Um,
Maybe because its mouth is its main thing.
yeah, guys.
Dang it.
I feel like I was having a I was in a drought of
You were.
of
It's
good
because
affinity art.
we were doing great.
Well, we were doing really popular Pokemon, I think.
Oh my gosh, I feel like I just lost. I feel like I just lost something.
But gained the world.
No, I did not gain anything.
You
I had
gained
to see
almost as
horrible
much as the weight
art.
that Drednaw gained.
Aw. Gosh dang it.
Now that I've had that satisfying meal, I think
Stop
it's a
it.
time
That's
for
the
a game
worst.
of Wed, Fed, and Dead.
I hate you.
This is the part of the show where the boys discuss how edible the pocket monsters that we focused on won't belong. Turn up and come along to the segment of the show.
Yes, indeed, it is that part of the show where we discuss if we would, well, not if, we have to in this situation.
Yeah.
We're forced into this, how a marriage would be with this Pokemon, how we would eat it, and how good that would be, and whether we could kill it. Wed, it's a turtle.
Yeah.
Is it worse than the mole?
Yes.
Yeah, it is worse
The
than
mole is bipedal and at least is squishy and soft.
But I do think about how cute it would be to, like, you just have a big turtle that's like in its little shell just sleeping next to you.
is my
That's just
wife.
cute as like a pet thing. Well, yeah, technically it's my wife.
Let's talk about that height really quick. For some reason that's always gets saved for this section. So obviously this Pokemon is a quadruped, so it can't be that tall. But from like bottom of its foot to the top of its shell, 3'3". That's pretty decent.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Like you think of a real life snapping turtle, obviously. I mean, I feel like they barely break a foot, maybe.
Yeah, no, probably not.
So like 3'3", that is a ginormous turtle, and it's fast. I know. Let's save this for Dead, but it is faster than a human.
I know how Dead's gonna go. Again, the size doesn't matter to me. It's a turtle.
Yeah.
The bigger it doesn't get better.
I
When
just
it's
wanted
bigger.
to say it.
It's a turtle, so I'm gonna give it a 2 because it's not disgusting.
I'm
It's
gonna
just
give it
a turtle.
Yeah, you're right. I guess we kind of reserve under 2 for like really gross. But then again, I probably put like a Bolton in like
Really
1.5
because it's a dog.
Because it is the most animal a
It is just a
Pokemon can
dog.
be. Besides it being yellow.
I mean,
I
I feel like a Tailo is pretty animal.
No, it is. I might put a Swallow higher than a Bolton, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Because
Maybe
a
I just
bird
don't
is
like
farther.
dogs very much.
Well, it also might just be like it's a mammal.
Yeah.
Mammals are kind of grossly close to.
I am going to give Drednaw a 1.7.
Okay, I'm gonna stick with my 2.
Yeah.
Because
Imagine, how am I gonna kiss those lips? How am I gonna kiss that thing?
See, when we're on Pokemon, like we haven't gotten to a Gardevoir yet.
No.
But if we were on like a Gardevoir, then it's like, oh, kiss the lips.
Yeah.
But this is a turtle, so we have to
a
say
snapping
that
turtle, an alligator snapping turtle.
Yeah, but like we assume it's not going to be aggressive to
Yes,
us.
obviously it's not gonna try and kill us, but like, it's just terrible.
Good morning, Frankie-chan. I baked your favorite food.
How? You don't have hands or thumbs.
I've tried really hard.
Okay. I'll eat it.
I was thinking we could be intimate later.
God! I don't like this anymore.
Anyways.
Gajinka.
Cloaca. Gajinka, the Gajinka version, the cute version where it's an anime girl wearing, clothes inspired by the Pokemon. I don't know. It's just a turtle. It bites things. So how does that translate
Maybe
into a
she has a
GF?
grill.
She has a
grill.
like
on her teeth.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant she's like a grilling.
No.
a grilling Pokemon, always flipping a burg.
No, she likes okay. She's one of those people that goes around that says, "I'm gonna bite you" and stuff like that.
She bites.
She bites.
But is it cute? Is it she bites in a cute way or she bites in like a child way?
I
Where it's
think.
like, oh God.
I think it's a mix of both. I think. I'm so sorry, we are PG, but I have to say, during intimacy, which, hey, you're a married couple, it's pure.
You said we RPG, and I was like, we role playing game. What does he mean by this?
No, that is not. We are in fact a PG podcast, but
Really?
we try, but sometimes we fail. During intimacy, I think she bites. And maybe she bites. She bites during intimacy. I feel like she'll like latch onto your shoulder or something, or your neck.
I don't like that.
And I also feel like she's the kind to just, while you're cuddling, she just go like, just
And you're
get
like,
you.
oh man, that's so cute.
Yeah, oh, I
You
love
did-
that.
Ow, those are teeth marks. So
Yeah,
cute.
but that's the thing. That's the thing. She bites hard.
Yeah.
That's the bad part.
I don't like it. No, she doesn't. I feel like it's reasonable to expect out of your partner not to. If you don't want to be bitten and have
Yes.
teeth marks,
Yeah.
don't do that.
Yes.
But it's in her nature, and there's someone out there who would love that.
Yeah.
And that's not me.
Not me.
She also wears like, what else? What's her
loves-
outfit?
I think she wears like a big sweater.
That's cute. Yeah.
With the turtleneck.
Oh,
she wears a
that's cute.
turtleneck.
Okay,
I mean, she
yeah.
wears a turtleneck.
It's cute, but any Pokemon Gajinko could be cute.
Yes. She also loves the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. She's obsessed.
I don't know. See, that screams of Gen X consumerism, and I don't like that. Or Gen X to millennial consumerism.
Yeah.
And I'm more of a Gen Z consumerist.
A consumer who hates consuming.
I hate consuming. I don't. The only thing I consume is food.
You're gonna start
love
looking
food.
like that fur affinity art soon.
Yeah. I did the voice
No,
again.
you did it again. We don't really rank Gajinka, but
It's
I'm not. It's just a no.
unsuccessful
Yeah,
marriage.
I'm good. She seems irritable.
Fed?
Okay, I've never eaten turtle.
I'll eat turtle soup.
Now, is snapping turtle's a turtle you eat pretty often, isn't it?
I have no idea. Maybe in
I'm
like.
gonna Google that.
Yeah, maybe in like. Where are they from? Appalachia? There's probably like recipes for snapping turtle. It's probably a thing realistically that people who needed food would be like, you know what? Screw it. We'll eat the snapping turtle.
Maybe they're like extremely popular in this food. There's not a lot of edible meat on a snapping turtle, and most turtle folk only eat the legs and neck.
Interesting.
Okay. Yeah, that's not great.
So.
Oh, it should be noted turtle meat often contains salmonella.
Oh.
And it's best to wear
YouTube
plastic
channel.
gloves. Funny. When you're field dressing them and when handling the raw meat. Yeah. It seems like you can, but it's not common. Then again, we love eating uncommon meats.
Yeah, but like, this isn't gonna be choice. It sounds like this isn't gonna be choice. It's not a bounty of food. So, like, if it was, we get a big quantity, that would give me more points. And if it's like tastes good, that's more points.
Yep.
I don't know if the texture is gonna be great. It's like a predator, so it's gonna be higher up in the food chain. So it's gonna be bioaccumulating more, who knows what gunk.
I did Google what it tastes like, and I'm skipping the AI overview. And Google says a lot of people compare it to chicken, but it's more along the line of pork with a bit of seafood edge. Like squirrel, most people who try snapping turtle for the first time are utterly surprised with just how good it tastes. It has a firm texture similar to rabbit with a very distinct and slightly sweet flavor. I'm interested.
Huh.
How to catch, clean, and eat snapping turtle. Jokum, we may have found our next taboo foods.
Oh my gosh, turtle soup.
Turtle soup. I've always wanted to try turtle soup.
People eat turtle soup all over.
And then we can eat the legs and the neck.
Yeah.
We just have to find somebody who can... Oh, we just gotta buy it at a store.
I think we just buy it.
We just
I'm
buy
not
it.
buying. I'm not killing a turtle, preparing it.
I don't even know how to properly prepare like a deer or a wild boar.
Yeah.
When you hunt it. I am not preparing a snapping turtle.
Box turtles are invasive though, so I'm just saying we could just find a box turtle.
All right, so I think on the edible scale, what would you give it?
Like a 4.
Yeah.
It's edible. I don't think you get that much meat, and it's not very good.
I give it a 5 because you know what?
It's baseline edible.
Google was saying sounds good to me. They made it sound pretty good, and I think we won't get a lot of meat.
Baseline edible.
I mean, you give water a 5.
Yeah, because it's water.
I'll never understand.
What would you give water? A 10?
As far as edible goes, it's like a 3 because I don't eat water.
Then why is it on the scale at all? You gave it a 3.
Exactly.
So then just give it a none. It's
Okay, then
NA.
you're right. It's an NA.
No, but the fact that you gave it a score at all told me that
you're right because I felt like I had to. But you're right. I don't have to. It is NA.
Okay.
Water is not even applicable in my
Okay.
mind. That is not food to eat.
It's a 5.
The snapping turtle?
No, the water. I'm fine with raising the snapping turtle up to a
Yeah.
5 though, because it's baseline edible. My problem is you don't get that much of it, and
Yeah.
I'm still a little sketched out. But again, why am I going to be sketched out over this? But Pokemon are Pokemon, and I've eaten worse probably on this and get rated it higher. All right, 5.
Okay, and finally dead.
0%, 0%.
That's crazy.
Maybe. Okay, so
bare hands, 0%.
For this, for the deadable, we do barehanded and baseball bat.
Yeah.
0. I give myself a 0% for sure.
That it's gonna launch that neck at my arms and chomp them off.
I can't even get behind it because it's faster than me.
Yeah. And if it's like a normal alligator snapping turtle, that neck is almost long enough to reach around and grab you.
It can give you the old reach around.
Reach around.
Always watch out for the reach around.
Love the reach around. Except for when it comes from a snapping turtle. Don't like that reach around.
Huh. Okay. But with a baseball bat, I mean, I'm not breaking its shell. Its head looks armored at AF, and it has super high defense. What am I going to do with a freaking baseball bat?
I don't think I'm breaking the shell in one hit.
No, you're not. The baseball bat will break before the shell breaks.
No.
I don't think you could break a regular snapping turtle shell with a baseball bat.
Oh, I would love to test that theory.
Animal abuse theory.
Yeah, that's I was gonna say Matt Pat's 5th channel, but he retired. That is Theory Network's 5th channel.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Animal abuse
I'm just
theory.
gonna use Matt Pat. I wish he was still there.
Everywhere I look, I see him.
Animal abuse theory, yes. No, we humanely kill them first and then smash their shells. I think I could do it. I would give myself, as long as I can, I think my reach with the bat is longer than its reach with its neck. They can jump at you, though.
Yeah, its attack is so great.
I give myself a 5% chance.
I think if it grabs your bat, your bat's just broken.
Yes. No. If it grabs my bat, I'm done. 0. That's officially barehanded. I lose. If I have my bat, if I can smack it across the face, if I can knock it onto its back and then get a good few hits at its underbelly.
Its back is, I don't think it's going to be able to roll on its back because its back is sloped.
Oh,
like
it would be
A.
very easy for it to get up.
Yeah, it's. I don't think there's any putting this turtle on its back.
I give myself a 5% chance. I think if it goes to bite my bat and doesn't get it just right, I will smack its face so hard it will bare minimum be discombobulated, and then I can just wail on it, break its little legs, keep pounding its face.
I'm gonna give myself a 5% chance because there's a chance that its head is way softer than I think it probably is. I think its head is also.
I think its head is just, besides the little cleaver on the top of its head, I think its head's just normal turtle head, and the rock of its rock typing is its rock shell. That's my opinion.
Sometimes I want to think about a joke so bad, but I just stay silent and I lose it.
All right, I give myself a 5%.
I'll give myself a 5% chance, assuming that maybe there's a small chance that its head is as soft as you say. Because I think I can hit its head. Mm-hmm. I just think once I hit its head, it bites back and I'm dead.
Yeah.
Or I'm on the ground, and then it slowly crunches each part of me.
You could very well be right. Oh, and it also does get that move, jaw lock. So if it grabs onto something, it is not letting go.
But while its jaw is locked, you can whack, 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 whack.
Also true, but I feel like if it grabs the bat and I go to start kicking it in the head, it will just let go of the bat and grab my leg, and it'll kill me.
And the thing is, it's not like you can suffocate it to death because it breathes out of its butthole too.
Oh my gosh! Yep. That's a real thing with turtles.
It's probably one of those science facts where someone was like, they found out about one turtle, so they're like, oh, all turtles do that.
Yeah, who knows? Well, Jokum, I think we've reached the end of this episode.
Dang.
If you guys want more Pokemon, I have a YouTube channel where I talk about Pokemon all the time. It's not all I talk about. I talk about Legos. I like to cook a lot on that channel. I like to talk about real animals when I do Weird and Wild Creature card videos. Don't know what that is? Go to the channel. If you're already there right now, please like this video and subscribe if you have not already. If you want more Joachim content...
That's a me.
Him and I also have a series on my channel called Taboo Foods, where we cook really strange and odd foods, things Americans just wouldn't be very interested in eating. I think one of the most taboo foods we've cooked so far is maybe bull testicles.
I guess.
We tried to put meat in cookies. That was bad.
That's
too.
Pretty taboo.
It's a great time. Go watch those videos once you finish this podcast. please share this podcast with friends, because if you enjoy it, I think your friends might too. Right, Jokum?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I don't know you. Who are you?
Jake, I know you're listening.
Jacob, call your mother.
She misses you. This has been your Certified Pokey Moment. Turtle.
I don't even want to do the meow. What was that?
Yeah, what sound do they make?